longus. Of the femur. Next one, nerve supply, anterior division of the obturator nerve. Remember, all muscles of the medial compartment is supplied by obturator nerve, except your obturator externus as well as your pectineus muscle. It is supplied by femoral nerve also. Understand? Those are called as composite muscles. Are you clear? They are called as your origin, incision, and nerve supply. Next, coming to the action. The action is mainly the powerful adductor as well as medial rotator of the hip joint. Adductor as well as medial rotator of the hip joint. That is called as action of the adductor longus. Action of the adductor longus. I will repeat one more time. The origin, the angle between the pubic crust as well as pubic symphysis, incision, medial lip of the linea aspera, nerve supply, anterior division of the obturator nerve. Actions are adductor as well as your medial rotator of the hip joint. That is called as origin, incision, nerve supply, and action. Are you clear? Are you clear? That is called as adductor longus muscle. Adductor longus muscle. Next, coming to the gracilis. Next, coming to the gracilis. The gracilis muscle is the slender muscle, like a thin muscle, slender muscle. Understand? The largest muscle of your medial compartment of the thigh means longer muscle. That means length is the larger, like a slender muscle. Understand? It's the only muscle not attached to the femur bone. Remember, it's the only muscle, the medial compartment is not attached to the femur bone. That is called as gracilis importance. Are you clear? Origin, body of the pubis and ischiopubic ramus. The origin, body of the pubis and ischiopubic ramus. That is called as origin. Insertion, upper part of the medial surface of the tibia. Upper part of the medial surface of the tibia. Understand? That is called as your origin and insertion. Remember, this only muscle of the medial compartment not attached to the femur bone. Remaining all muscles are attached to the femur except gracilis. This origin coming from the body of the pubis as well as ischiopubic ramus. Insertion, upper part of the medial surface of the tibia. That is called as origin and insertion. Actions, adductor of the hip joint. Adductor of the hip joint. Nerve supply, obturator nerve. Nerve supply, same thing, obturator nerve. I told you, all muscles are supplied by obturator nerve. That is called as origin, insertion, and nerve supply. That is called as gracilis muscle. Are you clear? Third muscle is over, gracilis. Any doubts? Yes. Next, coming to the next muscle, that is called as obturator externus. It's also part of the gluteal region. Understand? Functionally present in the your adductor compartment also. Obturator externus. Origin mainly coming from the obturator membrane and medial margin of the obturator foramen. The origin mainly coming from the obturator membrane as well as medial margin of the obturator foramen. Origin, insertion, trochanteric fossa. Trochanteric fossa of the femur. Here you can see trochanteric fossa of the femur. Anyone? Anyone here you can see the trochanteric fossa of the femur? Anyone? I think femur osteal you studied, right? Anyone remember why here you can see the trochanteric fossa of the femur? Here you can see. Yes.
Medial surface of greater trochanter.
Yes, medial surface of the greater trochanter, also called as trochanteric fossa. Good. That is called as insertion of the obturator externus. Nerve supply. Actions. Lateral rotator of the hip joint. The lateral rotator of the hip joint. After that, nerve supply, same thing. Your femoral nerve. Sorry, the obturator nerve. That is called as your obturator externus muscle. Origin, insertion, nerve supply. Origin mainly coming from the obturator membrane and medial margin of the obturator foramen. The insertion we attach to the trochanteric fossa of the femur. Actions are lateral rotator of the hip joint. That is called as origin, insertion, action of the obturator externus muscle. Next, coming to the other muscle, adductor brevis. Compared to adductor longus is the small muscle. That's we call it adductor brevis. Understand? Origin coming from the inferior ramus of the pubis. Inferior ramus of the pubis. Insertion, femoral shaft between the lesser trochanter and linea aspera and the lateral to the pectineus muscle. That is called as adductor brevis origin. Sorry, insertion. Origin mainly coming from the inferior ramus of the pubis, inserted into the shaft of the femur between the lesser trochanter and linea aspera, lateral to the pectineus muscle. Lateral to the pectineus muscle. That is called as insertion of the adductor brevis. Insertion of the adductor brevis. Actions are same thing. Adductor of the hip joint. Adductor of the hip joint. That is called as origin, insertion, and actions. Are you clear? Yes, that is called as adductor brevis muscle. Origin, insertion, and action. Nerve supply is supplied by same thing. Obturator nerve. It's supplied by obturator nerve. Yes. Are you clear about this? Understand? Next, coming to the other muscle that is called as adductor magnus. Adductor magnus. The adductor magnus has two parts. One is called adductor part, other one is called as ischial part. Adductor part and ischial part. The ischial part you study the back of the thigh. Are you clear? Adductor magnus has two parts. One is called adductor part present in the adductor compartment. Ischial part present in the posterior compartment of the thigh. Posterior compartment of the thigh. Now you will study the adductor compartment, adductor part of the adductor magnus. Origin mainly coming from the ischiopubic ramus. Ischiopubic ramus as well as ischial tuberosity. Ischiopubic ramus as well as ischial tuberosity. Origin ischiopubic ramus as well as ischial tuberosity. Insertion, medial margin of the gluteal tuberosity. The medial margin of the gluteal tuberosity. Medial lip of the linea aspera, upper part of the medial supracondylar line of the and finally adductor tubercle. This is called as insertion. Origin mainly coming from the ischiopubic ramus, ischial tuberosity, inserted into the different parts of the femur, medial margin of the gluteal tuberosity. After that, medial lip of the linea aspera. Next one, upper part of the medial supracondylar line of the femur. After that, finally, adductor tubercle of the femur. That is called as your insertion of the adductor magnus. Adductor part of the adductor magnus. Are you clear? The origin coming from the ischiopubic ramus and ischial tuberosity, inserted into the different parts of the femur, especially medial margin of the gluteal tuberosity and medial lip of the linea aspera and upper part of the medial supracondylar line and adductor tubercle. That is called as insertion of the adductor magnus. Adductor magnus. After that, actions, adductor of the hip joint. Same thing, adduction of the hip joint. Adductor of the hip joint. Nerve supply, obturator nerve. Understand? Other than that, that is called as tibial division of the sciatic nerve. Remember I told you, the obturator, two muscles are composite muscles. One is called as your pectineus muscle. Second one is called as adductor magnus muscle. Adductor magnus is supplied by obturator nerve as well as tibial division of the sciatic nerve. tibial division of the sciatic nerve. That is called as, is also composite muscle, also called a hybrid muscle. That is called as adductor magnus. That is called as adductor magnus. Are you clear? Are you clear about the muscles? Yes or no? Those are called as muscles of the adductor compartment. Muscles of the adductor compartment. See your muscles again, once again. Pectineus muscle. Pectineus muscle. See origin, incision. Adductor longus. Adductor longus of the slender muscle. That is called gracilis. This is not attached to the femur, attached to the tibia. See here, this is called as your gracilis muscle. Understand? Pectineus, adductor longus, and gracilis. Understand? After that, obturator externus. Understand? Adductor magnus. Adductor magnus. This is called as your adductor brevis muscle. You are called as your muscles of the adductor compartment of the thigh. Muscles of the adductor compartment of the thigh. Clear about this? Any doubts? Any doubts you can ask me. Yes. Next, move to the second content, that is called as nerve. Obturator nerve. Obturator nerve. Understand? Now muscles over. Next component, that is called as nerve, especially obturator nerve. Understand? The obturator nerve is the nerve of the medial compartment of the thigh. It is supplied to the all muscles of the adductor compartment. Understand? Are you clear? The nerve of the medial compartment of the thigh, it is supplied to the all muscles of the adductor compartment. Origin means, I told you, the nerve of the adductor compartment of the thigh. It is supplied to the all muscles of the thigh. Arises from the lumbar plexus. It is coming from the lumbar plexus in the abdomen. It is coming from the lumbar plexus from the abdomen, in the abdomen. It arises from the lumbar plexus in the abdomen. Understand? Root alveoli. From the ventral division of ventral rami of L2, L3 and L4 spinal nerves. Root alveoli is ventral division of the ventral rami of the L2, L3, L4 spinal nerve. That is called as root alveoli. Ventral division of the ventral rami of the L2, L3, L4. Understand? That is called as root alveoli of the obturator nerve. See here. This is called as your lumbar plexus. Lumbar plexus. This is called as your obturator nerve. A ventral rami of ventral division of ventral rami of the L2, L3 and L4 to form the obturator nerve. To form the obturator nerve. That is called as root alveoli of the obturator nerve. Are you clear? I will repeat one more time. The obturator nerve, the nerve of the adductor compartment, also called the medial compartment of thigh, it arises from the lumbar plexus. Understand? It is present in the abdomen. The root alveoli is ventral division of the ventral rami of the L2, L3 and 4 spinal nerves. That is called as root alveoli. Understand? Next coming the course of the nerve. Course of the nerve. What is the course of the nerve? See here. It emerges from the medial side of the psoas major within the abdomen. It emerges from the medial side of the psoas major within the abdomen. After that, passes behind to the common iliac vessels. Passes behind to the common iliac vessels and lateral to the internal iliac vessels. Lateral to the internal iliac vessels. This is present in the pelvic region. Pelvic region. This is present in the pelvic region. Understand? After that, it runs on the lateral wall of the pelvis to reach to the obturator foramen. Reaches to the obturator foramen. There it splits into the anterior and posterior divisions. There it splits into the anterior and posterior division. That is called as course of the femoral nerve. Obturator nerve. Understand? It emerges from the medial side of the psoas major within the abdomen. It passes behind common iliac vessels and lateral to the internal iliac vessels. Understand? After that, runs on the lateral wall of the pelvis to reaches to the obturator foramen. Here it splits into two parts, anterior division and posterior division. That is called as course of the obturator nerve. The course of the obturator nerve. The course of the obturator nerve. Are you clear? Are you clear about this? The course Yes or no? Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next coming to the anterior branch. Divided in two parts, right? Anterior division and posterior division. First coming to anterior branch, descends in front of the adductor brevis muscle and behind to the pectineus and adductor magnus muscle. After dividing to anterior division and posterior division, anterior division descends in front of the adductor brevis and behind to the pectineus muscle and adductor longus muscle. After that, it gives rise to articular branch to the hip joint. Articular branch to the hip joint. After that, muscular branches. It gives rise to muscular branches to the adductor longus, adductor brevis, and gracilis and pectineus. They are called as muscular branches. I will repeat one more time. The anterior division, also called anterior branch, descends in front of the adductor brevis and behind to the pectineus muscle and adductor magnus. It gives rise to branches, articular branch to the hip joint, muscular branches, adductor longus, adductor brevis, and gracilis and pectineus. These are called as branches coming from the anterior division. Branches coming from the anterior division. Are you clear? Anterior division. Branches coming from the anterior division. Here. This is called as your obturator nerve. We divide into your C, anterior division and posterior division. The anterior division is applied to the pectineus muscle, adductor longus, adductor brevis. Understand? These are called as your branches coming from the your anterior division. This is called as your posterior division of the obturator nerve. Next one, posterior branch, also called as posterior division. It pierces the obturator externus muscle. It pierces the obturator externus muscle. It passes behind to the adductor brevis to the in front of the adductor magnus. It passes behind to the adductor brevis to the in front of the adductor magnus muscle. Terminated by descending through the opening in the adductor magnus to supply to the knee joint. Supply to the genicular branch to the knee joint. Muscular branches to the adductor magnus, obturator externus, adductor brevis occasionally. Adductor brevis occasionally. They are called as branches of posterior division. The branches of posterior division. Branches of posterior division. Are you clear? That is called as your posterior division. The posterior division pierces the obturator externus, passes behind to the adductor brevis to the in front of the adductor magnus. It terminated by descending through the opening in the adductor magnus to supply the knee joint. Those are called a genicular branch. After that, muscular branches are adductor magnus, obturator externus, and adductor brevis. These are called as branches coming from the posterior division of the obturator nerve. The posterior division of the obturator nerve. That is called as your obturator nerve. Are you clear? Yes. Are you clear about this obturator nerve? The obturator nerve is very important short notes. Very important short notes. See here, entire diagram. See here, this diagram you know means entirely you know. See, the obturator nerve in the abdomen. It coming from the L2, L3 and L4. And it's coming from lumbar plexus. After that, it enters into the pelvic region. And then the pelvis, some branches you can see here. It gives us to the peritoneum on the lateral pelvic wall. One branch, that is called as your branch in the abdomen, pelvic region. After that, it reaches to the obturator foramen. It divides into anterior and posterior. The anterior division, what are the branches you can see? Articular branch to the hip joint. After that, pectineus muscle, adductor longus, and adductor brevis and gracilis. Understand? After that, what will happen? It terminated to the subformation of the subsartorial plexus. Subsartorial plexus of the medial side of the thigh, saphenous nerve in the branch, cutaneous branch. After that, it also gives rise to the branch to the femoral artery. Branch to the femoral artery. The posterior division is applied to the adductor magnus and the genicular branch to the knee joint. After that, branch to the popliteal artery. Those are called as branches coming from the anterior division and posterior division. That is called as your obturator nerve. Are you clear? Are you clear about the obturator nerve? Very important short notes. You have to remember origin, root value, force, and divisions and branches. That is called as your operator nerve. Are you clear about this? Are you clear about this? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next, coming to the applied anatomy of the operator nerve injury. Understand? First one you can see here. This nerve rarely injured in the penetrating wounds around to the medial side of the thigh. This is the nerve is rarely involved. Understand? Penetrating wounds around to the medial side of the thigh. Mainly, second cause is dislocation of the hip joint, anterior dislocations of the hip joint. Understand? One more cause, abdominal hernia through the obturator foramen. Abdominal hernia to the obturator foramen. Understand? What are the clinical symptoms? Motor. All erector muscles are paralyzed except hamstring part of the erector magnus. Hamstring part of the erector magnus. Understand? All erector muscles are paralyzed except hamstring part of the erector magnus. After that, sensory nerve supply, cutaneous loss of minimal on the medial side of the thigh. I told you that terminal branch of the anterior division supply to the medial side of the thigh, cutaneous branch. Also loss of medial side of the thigh. Understand? Why erector magnus is not paralyzed? Anyone? I told you why erector magnus is not paralyzed. Yes? Anyone? Operator nerve is injured.
Opposite nerve, sir. Sciatic nerve.
Yes. It also supplied by hamstring part is supplied by the sciatic nerve, tibial part of the sciatic nerve. That's why that part is not paralyzed. Only erector part is paralyzed. Understand? That is about your clinical importance of the operator nerve. Clinical importance of the operator nerve. That is called as second content of the erector compartment is over. Muscle is over. Second component is the nerve is over. Are you clear? Are you clear about the nerve and the muscles? Yes. Next, coming to the third component, those are called as vessels, arteries, especially propanda femoral artery. Propanda femoral artery. Propanda femoris artery. Understand? I told you femoral artery, you will study. Femoral artery is over. Yesterday class. I think that we will discuss about femoral triangle. That time we will discuss the femoral artery. Propanda femoris artery, the largest branch of the femoral artery. Remember, the largest branch of the femoral artery. This is called as your femoral artery. Understand? Present in the continuation of the external iliac artery, present in the thigh. Understand? You see one branch that is called as arteria propanda femoris artery, the largest branch of the femoral artery. It only branch arises from the lateral side of the femoral artery. Only branch arises from the lateral side of the femoral artery. It passes medially behind to the femoral vessels. It gives rise to two branches, medial as well as lateral circumflex femoral artery. Medial as well as lateral circumflex femoral arteries. Understand? Other than that, it also gives rise to three perforating branches. It also gives rise to three perforating arteries. Understand? It is end by becoming the fourth perforating artery. Total 4 perforating arteries are there. 3 coming from the propanda femoris artery. Last one, the continuation of the propanda femoris artery. That is called as your propanda femoris artery. I will told you. I will repeat one more time. The propanda femoris artery, the largest branch of the femoral artery. It mainly coming from the lateral side of the femoral artery. It enters, it divides into 2 branches, medial as well as lateral circumflex femoral arteries. Other than that, it also gives rise to 3 perforating arteries. One more last perforating artery, the continuation of the propanda femoris artery. That is called as propanda femoris artery. Propanda femoris artery. Same thing you can see here. This is called as your femoral artery. This is called as your propanda femoris artery. See, femoral artery, this is called as propanda femoris artery, the largest branch of the your femoral artery. Understand? It is the important largest artery. It arises from the lateral side of the femoral artery, 4 centimeter below the inguinal ligament. 4 centimeter below the inguinal ligament. It passes medially behind to the femoral vessels. Femoral vessels. Branches are medial and lateral circumflex femoral arteries, medial as well as lateral circumflex femoral arteries, and 3 perforating branches. 3 perforating arteries. It ends by becoming the 4th perforating artery. That is called as your origin, course, branches of the profunda femoris artery. Understand? That is called as one more component, means content of the adductor compartment. One more component of the adductor component. Compartment. Are you clear? Femoral artery will discuss about femoral triangle next class. Now what do you remember? The profunda femoral artery, the branch of femoral artery, the only largest branch, mainly coming from the lateral side of the femoral artery, 4 centimeter below the inguinal ligament. Understand? It gives rise to medial and lateral circumflex femoral arteries, 3 perforating arteries, 4th perforating arteries. It becomes the continuation of the profunda femoris artery. Are you clear? Yes. You see here? This is called as your. See, this is called as your femoral artery. Femoral artery. See here, this is the femoral artery. This is called as your profunda femoral artery. It divides into, you can see here, this is called as your medial circumflex artery as well as medial circumflex artery and lateral circumflex artery. See here, medial as well as lateral. This is called as our muscular branches. Understand? Again, medial circumflex femoral artery divided into ascending, transverse and descending. Ascending, transverse and descending branches coming from medial circumflex artery. Understand? After that you can see 3 perforating branches. 3. Other than 4th one, continuation of the profunda femoris artery. That is called as your profunda femoris artery. Clear? Yes, next coming the other artery, that is called as obturator artery. Obturator artery. Understand? It arises from the internal iliac artery. Remember, this is called as your common iliac artery. The common iliac artery. Understand? Divided into external iliac artery as well as internal iliac artery. Internal iliac artery as well as external iliac artery, right? This is coming from the anterior region of the internal iliac artery. It gives rise to anterior and posterior branches. Understand? It also supply to the acetabular artery. It supply to the head of the femur via ligamentum teres. I told you, ligamentum teres. That is called as obturator artery. The obturator artery, the branch of obturator means internal iliac artery. Understand? It is supplied to the head of the femur through the acetabular artery via your ligamentum teres. Here, this is called as your obturator artery. Obturator artery. The branch of internal iliac artery. It gives of muscular branches and articular branches to the hip joint. That is called as your obturator artery. Same thing you can see here. Obturator artery. Anastomosis around with the medial as well as lateral circumflex artery to form the trochanteric anastomosis here. That is called as your internal obturator artery. Now remember, the obturator artery, the branch of anterior division of the internal iliac artery. Understand? It is supplied to the head of the femur through the acetabular branch through ligamentum teres. Understand? That is about now. In the pelvis you will start. That time we will study about branches of internal iliac artery. That time we will study. Now you remember, obturator artery, the branch of anterior division of the internal iliac artery. That is called as second artery of the adductor compartment. Any doubts? Arteries are mainly 2 things. Means profunda femoris artery. Second one is called as obturator artery. Are you clear? Are you clear about this?
Sir, obturator artery చెప్పండి sir.
Yes. The obturator artery is mainly present in the pelvic region. Understand? The branch of your internal iliac artery. Internal iliac artery, you can see here starting that abdominal aorta. It reaches to the L4 level. It divides into 2 branches. Common iliac artery. Remember, common iliac artery here. The abdominal aorta divided into common iliac, right and left common iliac artery. Each common iliac artery again divided into external iliac artery as well as internal iliac artery. Remember this one? The external iliac artery, there is no branches on the pelvic region. It going to thigh became femoral artery. But internal iliac artery, it is supplied to the entire your pelvic organs. It is supplied to the entire your pelvic organs, right? This internal iliac artery again divided into anterior and posterior divisions. Anterior and posterior division, it is supplied to the pelvic organs. Among those, the anterior division, it gives rise to one branch that is called as obturator artery. obturator artery. Understand? It reaches to the obturator foramen. It gives rise to one branch that is called as acetabular branch. Acetabular branch is supplied to the head of the femur. Other than that, it also anastomoses with the your anterior, medial as well as lateral circumflex femoral arteries to form the your anastomosis around to the your femur. That is called as your obturator artery. This obturator artery detail you will study the pelvic wall. That time you are studying about pelvis. That time you will study again detail about the branches of internal iliac artery. Now what you remember? Just what is the branch of obturator nerve? It is applied to where? Are you clear? That is called as obturator artery. Obturator artery. Are you clear about this?
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Yes.
sir.
Welcome. Next, coming to the other one, that is called as adductor canal, also called as subsartorial canal, also called as Anders canal. This is also present in the medial side of the thigh. Understand? This you will study one more class also present. Now you can just listen the class. One more class also present, adductor canal. That is a very important topic about your medial compartment. This canal also present in the medial compartment of the thigh. Understand? Adductor canal also called as subsartorial canal, also called as Anders canal. Adductor canal is the intermuscular tunnel situated on the medial side of the middle one third of the thigh. Adductor canal is the intermuscular tunnel situated on the medial side of the middle one third of the thigh. It extended from the apex of the femoral triangle above, and tendinous opening adductor magnus below. Femoral triangle is not over, right? Just remember, it extended from the apex of the femoral triangle above, and below it extended from the tendinous opening of the adductor magnus below. It provides passage of the femoral vessels. What is the function of adductor canal? It provides passage of the femoral vessels from the femoral triangle to the popliteal fossa. That is called as function of the adductor canal. The function of the adductor canal. Understand? Are you clear? Adductor canal, also called as subsartorial canal, also called as Anders canal. This is present in the middle side of the thigh, middle one third of the thigh. It extended from the apex of the femoral triangle above. Below that, it extends tendinous opening of the adductor magnus below. What is the function of the adductor canal? It passes out femoral vessels from the femoral triangle to the popliteal fossa. Popliteal fossa, that is called as function of the adductor canal. Boundaries. The adductor canal is triangular in shape. Like suppose you can take cross section, that is a triangular. Boundaries. Anterolateral wall is formed by vastus medialis muscle. Anterolateral wall is formed by vastus medialis muscle. The posterior wall, also called as floor, is formed by adductor longus above, adductor magnus below. The posterior wall, also called as floor, is formed by adductor longus above and adductor magnus below. Medial wall, also called as roof, is formed by strong fibrous membrane stretched across the anterolateral and posterior boundaries. The roof is overlapped by sartorius muscle of the front of the thigh, right? Sartorius is formed by strong fibrous membrane stretched across the anterolateral and posterior boundaries. The roof is formed by overlapped by one muscle that is called as sartorius. Sartorius muscle, that is called as boundaries of the adductor canal. Anterolateral, posterior and medial. The anterolateral is formed by vastus medialis. The posterior, also called floor, is formed by adductor longus above, adductor magnus below. The medial wall, also called as roof, is formed by strong fibrous membrane stretched across the anterolateral and posterior boundaries. Roof is called overlapped by sartorius muscle. Roof is overlapped by sartorius muscle. That is called as boundaries of the adductor canal. Boundaries of the adductor canal. Are you clear? Next one. Roof contains subsartorial plexus. The roof of the contains mainly subsartorial plexus of the nerves lies in the roof under the sartorius muscle. What is the formation of this subsartorial plexus? The plexus are found by branches from the medial cutaneous nerve of the thigh, and saphenous nerve and anterior division of the obturator nerve. That is the formation of the subsartorial plexus. Found by branches coming from the medial cutaneous nerve of the thigh, saphenous nerve and anterior division of the obturator nerve to form the subsartorial plexus, nerve plexus. It supplies overlying to the fasciolata as well as skin. It is supplied to the fasciolata and skin. The fasciolata means the deep fascia of the skin. Sorry, the deep fascia of thigh we call as fasciolata. That we will discuss later. It is called as formation of the subsartorial plexus. They will ask Viva. What is the formation of the subsartorial plexus? It is formed by branches coming from the medial cutaneous nerve of the thigh. Second one, saphenous nerve. Third one, anterior division of the operator nerve to form the subsartorial plexus. Clear? Why they will ask important. What is the formation of the subsartorial plexus? It is formed by mainly three nerves: medial cutaneous nerve of the thigh, saphenous nerve, and anterior division of the operator nerve. What is the location of subsartorial plexus? Mainly present just below the roof, just below the sartorius muscle. Are you clear? Next one. Contents of the adductor canal. The contents of the adductor canal. Contents of the adductor canal: femoral artery, femoral vein, saphenous nerve, nerve to the vastus medialis, anterior and posterior division of the operator nerve occasionally, descending genicular artery, the branch of femoral artery. These are called as contents of the adductor canal. The contents of the adductor canal: femoral artery, femoral vein, saphenous nerve, nerve to the vastus medialis, anterior and posterior divisions of the operator nerve, and descending genicular artery and branch of femoral artery. These are called as contents of the adductor canal. Contents of the adductor canal. Are you clear? Are you clear about this? Contents? Yes. Next, applied anatomy of the adductor canal. Clinical significance of adductor canal is the femoral artery is exposed in the ligated in the adductor canal during the surgery for aneurysm of the popliteal artery. You can palpate the femoral artery in case of adductor canal. This because of artery this side healthy. Understand? After that, adductor canal was named by Hunter's canal. Scientist name is called Hunter's. These are find out the canal. That's why we called as Hunter's canal. That is called as your. Understand? This procedure was first performed in the famous surgery called as Dr. John Hunter's. That's why this is called as adductor canal, also called as Hunter's canal. Understand? That is called as your adductor canal. Boundaries, contents, and applied anatomy. Boundaries, contents, and applied anatomy. That is about adductor canal. Adductor canal, one more class is there, detail. Understand? Adductor canal is very important. Short notes. That is about your medial compartment of the thigh, also called as adductor compartment of the thigh. Also called as adductor compartment of the thigh. Are you clear about this? If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Any doubts, you can ask me. My roll number 9. Roll number 9. 9 is present. Roll number 9. Roll number 10. Roll number 10. Roll number 25. Roll number 10 is present.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Tell me the contents of the adductor compartment.
Adductor compartment.
Yes. Contents of the adductor compartment.
Muscles, sir.
Yes. Muscles.
Muscle pectinus,
Yes.
gracilis,
Pectin. Yes. Yes. Gracilis.
gracilis, adductor longus,
Okay.
adductor brevis, adductor magnus, obturator externus.
Those are called as muscles. Arteries.
Arteries, obturator artery, profunda femoral artery.
Yes. Nerves are
Obturator nerve.
operator nerve. Next. Roll number 50. 50.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You tell me the according to arrangements of muscles. Three layers are there: anterior, middle, and posterior. Yes. What are the anterior layer muscles?
Anterior muscles are pectineus, gracilis, adductor longus, sir.
Middle layer is.
Middle layer is adductor brevis.
The posterior layer is.
Posterior layer is adductor magnus.
Yes. Very good. Roll number 75. Roll number 75.
Sir.
Yes. Now, what is the nerve supply of the adductor muscles? Supplied by which nerve?
Obturator nerve, sir.
Obturator nerve. Understand? What are the muscles are composite muscles in the adductor compartment? Hybrid muscles in the adductor compartment?
Composite.
What are the
Pectineus and adductor magnus, sir.
Yes. Pectineus is supplied by
Femoral nerve and obturator nerve, sir.
what about adductor magnus?
It is supplied by sciatic obturator nerve.
Is supplied by
Obturator nerve and tibial division of
sciatic nerve. That is called as, those are called as composite muscles. Understand? Very good. Roll number 140. 140.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Among those, which muscle is not attached to the femur? See, all adductor muscles are there. Among those, which muscle is not attached to the femur bone? What is that muscle name? (140) present.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What are the muscles of the adductor compartment?
Gracilis.
Yes, gracilis is not attached to the femur, like a slender muscle. Understand? Are you getting clear?
Yes, sir.
What? Yes. What is the root alley of the obturator nerve?
L2, L3, L4.
What is the L2, L2, L3? Then ventral or dorsal divisions? Which division? Antral division or dorsal division?
A ventral division of ventral rami of L2, L3, L4 spinal nerve.
Yes, that is called as your root alley of the obturator nerve. Very good. Roll number 147.
Present, sir.
Yes, you explain the course of the obturator nerve. Course of the obturator nerve coming from
Emerges
the
from the medial side of psoas muscle with abdomen.
Yes. Psoas major in the
And
abdomen.
passes behind common iliac vessels and
Yes.
lateral to the internal iliac vessel.
Very good. After that,
Runs to the lateral wall of pelvic to reach the obturator foramen.
you divide into.
Anterior and posterior divisions.
Okay. What are anterior divisions supplied to where?
Anterior branch to hip joint and muscular branches to adductor longus, adductor brevis, gracilis, pectineus.
Yes.
Muscles.
What about posterior division?
And posterior is adductor magnus, obturator externus, adductor brevis,
Okay.
muscular branches.
Yes, that is called as pores and branches of the obturator nerve. Very good. Roll number 115. Roll number 115.
Present, sir.
Yes, we explain the profunda femoris artery, branch of what? What are the branches coming from the profunda femoris artery?
Profunda femoris artery, largest branch of femoral artery, sir.
Okay.
It is the only artery which lies lateral side of femoral artery.
Yes, what are the branches coming from the femoris artery?
Branches, lateral circumflex femoral artery, 3 perforating arteries.
Okay. Last, what about fourth perforating artery?
It continues as 4th perforating artery.
Yes, that is called as your profunda femoris artery. Explain the obturator artery, the branch of what?
Sir,
Obturator artery, the branch of what?
obturator artery is of anterior, internal iliac artery, sir.
Which part of the internal iliac artery?
Anterior part.
Anterior region of the internal iliac artery. Supplied to where?
Obturator canal, sir.
It is supplied to where? What are the branches coming from the obturator artery?
Branches, sir.
Yes, one side.
External artery,
It's supplied to,
head of humerus.
passes through its what? Passes through what? One ligament is there, right? Yes.
Ligamentum teres.
Yes, it passes to ligamentum teres to supply to the head of the femur. That is called as obturator artery. Very good. That is called as your adductor compartment. Any doubts you can ask me. Okay, thank you. Stay home safe.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome all of you. Okay, take care.